Hey guys and gals, I'm Chris, aka ChristopherJMUA, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be unboxing and creating a look using the Rising Star MUA Emerald City collection. This is the most beautiful PR box I've ever gotten, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So if you'd like to see what products come inside, as well as the look I create, then stay exactly where you are, because we're getting into it right now. First of all, on the side of this, just follow the yellow brick road, it has the door knocker to the Emerald City. That is so cool. You know, it's the little details that make up the entire package, and this package has all the little details nailed perfectly. On the other side of it, it shows the Emerald City collection. It has the yellow brick road on both sides, top and bottom. And then on the back, it shows the products that are inside the collection. But we're not gonna look at that list, because we're just gonna open it up and start pulling them out. Oh, just look at how beautiful it is. You're not in Kansas anymore. You got that right, Rising Star. So contents inside, we have the Over the Rainbow Highlighter Palette, the Emerald City Eyeshadow / Pressed Pigment Palette, 2 Galaxy Gloss Lip Glosses, a Lullaby Lip Nighttime Lip Moisturizer, and if we lift up this top layer, eventually, we've got a tray that everything is on, and then right underneath, we have a giant mirror box, and the mirror is a red glitter heart hand mirror. So like red glitter. This box just hits all the feels. The yellow brick road. I can remember my grandmother and I when I was a little kid at the house, laying on the couch with the dog, watching Wizard of Oz, along with Milo and Otis, and her soaps. We always had to watch her soaps. But this really brings the feels for the nostalgia. My childhood is screaming at me with this collection, and I love it. This is also the very first launch from Rising Star MUA, and I'd also like to thank Rising Star MUA for sending the box over. This collection looks so good. You did such a good job on the details of the packaging. And hopefully the products themselves will be just as amazing as this stunning packaging. The mirror, oh my gosh. Look at how beautiful. I hope you can see the glitter. It's kind of hard to tell with all the really bright lights. Yeah, you could kind of see the glitter. That is adorable. If I had 2 of them, I'd click them together. Oh, now you can see the glitter. Whew. Okay, kids, close your eyes. It's peel porn time. Oh, so satisfying. Wait, is there another one? Oh, 2 for the price of 1 peel porns. Okay. That was violent sounding. It's a really big mirror too. That's like big enough to fit 2 full faces inside. First, let's check out the Over the Rainbow Highlighter Palette. Look at this packaging. Oh, just the details. I can't get over it. Everything is just so pretty. So we've definitely got like rainbow fragments in the back of it. It reminds me of those nail sets that you see done sometimes that have chunks of rainbow glitter in them suspended in the shape of the nail. That's what that looks like to me. It's really, really cool. And it's rainbow, so what's not to love about that? And now the palette itself. Oh, we have the green, well, emerald color again, just like the rest of the packaging. I'll admit I was kind of hoping for the rainbow, but the green is good too. I mean, it matches, it's cohesive. Now let's see the shades inside. Oh, we've got range. The way these are pressed in the pan are super cool. The apple tree shade has like gold pieces mixed in with the green. The Over the Rainbow is like rainbow and pink and yellow, and Spooks just looks kind of purple, I think. No, it's purple and pink mixed together. So apple tree, ooh, it's kind of stiff. Whoa, oh my God, but it doesn't come off like it's stiff. Over the Rainbow and Spooks. Holy highlight! Now let's check out the Lullaby Lip Nighttime Lip Moisturizer. Guys, this collection and my heart. So beautiful packaging, first of all. The way that it just opened up like a little gift as soon as I took it out, that's so cute to me. And then the actual component that it's in. Look at how luxurious this looks. Like, I don't even care if I use it. I just want it on my nightstand, you know? Now, I know it said this is a nighttime lip mask, but I just want to put a little, just a little bit on and see what it tastes like and smells smells like? I think maybe that's bubblegum? I don't know. Let's try it. Very smooth. Ooh, it turns into more of like a gel once you get it warmed up. It doesn't start that way. Very slick. It actually feels more like a gloss. It's not really heavy like a lot of nighttime masks are. I feel like you could actually get away with this in the daytime. It is bubblegum, and it is like legit bubblegum. I swear I just popped a piece of Hubba Bubba in my mouth. That is so tasty. Now let's see the Galaxy Glosses. We have 2 shades here. Good Witch, which looks like a pink, and LTB Oh My,
Lions, tigers, bears,
which looks like a brown. And again, the packaging. I can't wait to see what all collections this brand comes out with, because the amount of detail and attention that was put into this collection, I can only imagine. Will we see a Harry Potter collection? A good one? Care Bears? Marvel? Little Shop of Horrors? Oh, that would be epic. Little Shop of Horrors and Hairspray and Rent. 525,000. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent, but point is, I'm sure every collection they do would be amazing. So here's the shade Good Witch. Like I said before, it's a soft pink, like a baby pink really, or a powder pink. And there's a bunch of little pieces of glitter in it. Looks like they are white or silver glitter. Very, very light pink. It's sort of sheer a little bit, so the pink is just like a hint of color. And then the LTB Oh My shade, it's kind of like a bronzy red orange, and the chunks of glitter in this one are yellow. And that one sort of blends out to be a little more of a statement color, not a lot, but just a little bit. Oh, that's much better. Okay, now you can see the glitter. Not all that glitter down there, that's from the highlighter, but the glitter that's in the gloss is single color versus like multicolor. It's actually kind of funny because I prefer using just a gloss rather than building a gloss on a lipstick. Don't get me wrong, that is beautiful. And there are certain times when I love to do it, but most of the time I'm just a simple gloss kind of guy. So having just 2 glosses in here is sort of perfect to me and for my needs. And now for the rising star of the show, the Emerald City Eyeshadow Palette. Emerald and the rainbow. Again, packaging, unit carton, perfection. Very beautiful. And now the palette. Oh, cool! It's actually in the shape of an emerald. I love that. So on the front, we have all of the same designs that are on the outside of the PR package. Then on the back, it shows the ruby red slippers, but gold. And there is no place like home. Now, I've not seen the inside of this palette at all. I have no idea what shades are inside. I'm assuming some greens, maybe some yellows, maybe some golds. Let's find out. There is a green, there is a gold, and there's red for ruby red slippers. Oh, I can't wait to jump into this. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so we can get started on swatches. The first shade is the shade Ruby Wish. Oh, wow. Bluebird. Judy. Metalhead. Emerald City. Whoa. Magic Wand. Oh, wow. Kansas. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. And naturally, the last shade is Yellow Brick Road. Oh, they shimmers. Ugh. Okay, well, there's all 9 swatches from the Emerald City Eyeshadow Palette. I'll go ahead and insert photos of the swatches as well, one with flash here, and one without flash here. And this one's for all you guys who love the close-ups so you can see the swatches in detail. Today's eye primer is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in the shade Rumor 02, and I actually have sort of a plan today. I sat here for like 30 minutes looking at the swatches of the shades on my arm, trying to pick a color story that I thought would be fun, and I think I've got it. So to begin, on the inner portion of my eye, the inner crease essentially, I'm gonna take the shade Kansas, and this is the shade you would use if you wanted to just create kind of a nudie sort of look, and then just throw a shimmer on the lid, and you can pretty much be one and done if you want. But you know me, and that's not me. Especially not when it's a new collection and a new palette. I gotta play with all of the shades. and all of the funness. I've got a very strong feeling that the shade is not going to be very dramatic at all because it's pretty much my skin tone. However, it will give me a little bit of warmth right here and set to the eyeshadow base so I don't end up super creasy by the end of the look. That really is my perfect peachy nude. Now see, this shade finished out all the way through the crease and then the metalhead shade right on the lid. That would be gorgeous. Just a gorgeous Tin Man look. I think we're already off to a fantastic start. This shade is super pigmented. It built up so beautifully, but I could have kept it a light wash of color, but I'm not gonna do that. I need vibrancy and impactfulness, and that's what I'm going for. Speaking of, now I'm gonna take the shade Judy, and she's gonna go on the outer side of the crease. Pretty much gonna act as my all over color for the outside of the crease, but there's gonna be another shade mixed in there, so it won't be as pink. Okay, I've just got to point out how easily this blended out. First I packed it on and I was kind of afraid that I packed it a little too hard and I wasn't going to be able to blend out the edges, but they just melted right into that base and none of them left any patches or like weird spots on the way up, and I didn't really have to keep building. I just took what was left over on the brush and just kept pushing upward and blending upward, and sure enough it faded into this beautiful blend between the pink and the brow bone. So Rising Star MUA, so far so good on the formula. I'm really liking this. Didn't I just say something about the entire look not being pink? Yet here we are. Now I really need some ding dong in my crease, so I'm gonna go ahead and dip into some ding dong right here, and this ding dong is gonna go right into the deepest portion of the crease, and I'm really gonna slather this ding dong on. Gonna go right here, and I'm gonna wave the ding dong back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna start rotating it out here like a helicopter a little bit, and then take it out in a wing shape and build that up the rest of the way. Oh, even just that little bit did so much. There's depth and dimension. Okay, I don't know what it is about these shadows. I don't know if this formula is just crazy different from a lot of the other eyeshadows I use, but everything is just working the way you would expect it to. Things are blending so clean, and the fade between each shade is just so nice. And you guys know I'm not a bullshitter. If something's bad, I tell you it's bad. But when something is this good, I've got to tell you about it. I think that's just enough purple, but I'm gonna grab the pink brush, well, the red brush with the pink on it that I was using a minute ago, and just sort of take this edge and add some more pink there, and also soften the blend between the purple and the pink. The difference between both sides is incredible. The way that that purple just brings out everything. It makes the pink look brighter, but it also adds shape and sort of takes away the hood that I've got. It's just making me happy. Okay guys, I've got all of the shades applied in the crease that I think I'm going to use, so now I'm gonna cut the crease. And for that, I'm going in with the P. Louise Prime and Define. These are the metallic bases. I don't remember what they were actually called. Maybe it's just Prime and Define, but it's a silver. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back to put the shimmers on the lid. Oh, I'm so excited. I finally got my crease cut, and before this gets all creasy and gross and starts getting patchy, I'm gonna take the shade Metalhead right here and start filling that in on the inner half of this cut crease. Okay guys, I've got to take this base off. It is really, really textured. From far away, it looks great, but close up, it looks like the Sahara Desert, but reflective like a mirror. So I'm gonna take this base off and go back in with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 02 yet again, and just recut the crease. Now time for round 2. I don't have a bunch of creasy silver all over the lid now, so I'm gonna go back into Metalhead and try to pack that on the inner corner. That looked so bad before. I'm pretty sure though that I've had that base for like 2 years now, so I probably just need to throw it away, but it's just so pretty and it's nice to use as a face paint. Okay, no creasing, no sharp edges, moment of truth. Oh no, it had some of the base on it. Ugh, why didn't I think of that? It's okay, I'm not frustrated. Not at all. My eye might fall off later, but I'm not frustrated. Third time's a charm. Yes? Yes. Let's go with that. Oh, it's so good! And it's not all textured. It's a nice, smooth, metallic silver. Looks like liquid glass on my eyeball. Oh, thank goodness. I thought the cut crease was never gonna work out because I couldn't get it right. Man, what a striking shade. That is like starshine. But now we need to go into the shade that I've been so excited to go into since I opened this palette. Emerald City. I mean, we gotta use the green, you know? The whole collection is called the Emerald City Collection. Why not use the Emerald City shade? Doesn't really want to pick up on a flat brush. We run into this problem. I think every palette, maybe I should just stop using flat brushes to go into shimmer shades because it hardly ever works out. But we're gonna try to put it on anyway, see what happens. I'm gonna partially go over the silver as well as the base. That way I sort of get some blending work done while I'm applying it, maybe. I just wanna show you what this looks like and how it works. So scoop, 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 and it's just like the base pigment sticking. But it should work where if I go in and kind of go sideways and break up some of the pigment, I can scoop it up then and possibly have much more payoff. So instead, I'm gonna try to go flat and fluffy-ish. The ends are just kind of tapered a little bit more. Let's see if that'll pick it up a little bit better. I do think that is in fact a tad bit better. It still doesn't look exactly how it looks in the palette. Just in the palette, it is so shiny. It's literally a metallic emerald. And here, I don't know, I guess it's looking kind of satin instead, and that's probably just because I can't get it built up. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead with this brush and build essentially the base color everywhere, get the green everywhere I want it to be. Then I'll go in with my finger and just press on top of the primarily green part just to kind of re-emphasize it and make it more intense. I'm gonna sort of V this a little bit so it elongates the eye. Wow, the silver and the green blending together are making the most interesting shade. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, I think I'm finally good on the color placement. Now I'm gonna take some Emerald City right on my ring finger. Oh, see, oh God, that is what I want. That is what I want. So we're gonna put it right here. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Emerald City. These metallic shadow formulas feel exactly like the Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. They're really soft and creamy, and they feel almost like buttery when you have them on your finger. And that would explain why they are so impactful, being the same type of formula. I'm just guessing, I don't know that, but it just feels very similar. Now, because the green changed so much by using my finger, I'm also gonna take my pinky into Metalhead, but just a little bit, because I know my inner corners get really textured with metallics. So I'm gonna try to be very gentle and practice moderation, which I'm not very good at, but I'm gonna try anyway. Oh. Yes, ma'am. And now, last but certainly not least, I'm gonna take the shade Magic Wand here, and that's gonna go on the outer portion of the lid. It'll sort of be the color that I use to connect this pinky purple here to the green. Hopefully the shades are close enough that they actually work the way I think they're gonna work. We'll find out together. Oh goody! It is very close. I think if I just put a little bit of the purple on top of that, it'll work great. Wow, these shades are just so good. As swatches on the eye, I'm sure they'd be great liner if you mixed it with some Inglot Duraline or just mixing medium in general. Okay, those flat brushes just are not working. So a finger time it is again. That's so much better. Oh, I didn't realize it, but I think this shade is sort of duochromy. When I turn, it looks a lot darker over here than it does when the light's hitting it. So I think it's slightly shifty between a lighter pink and a darker purple. And that works even more for this look to try and blend my crease with my lid. Now that that's applied, I'm gonna use this tiny little brush again that I used in Ding Dong, and just use Ding Dong to clean these edges. I'm also gonna go ahead and pull it down on the outer corner here a little bit. Make sure that some of that shimmer on the outermost edge is covered so it looks like a perfect transition. Once I clean that up, that's gonna look so good. I literally feel like all of my looks are trust the process looks. I feel like every time once I get to this point of the video, I'm like, is this gonna look good after I clean it up? Because I don't know. I'm now based, blended, cut, and set. So now we gotta finish off the lower lash line and the inner corner shh! How inappropriate and rude, interrupting me. So inner corner highlight and lower lash line. But before we can finish that, I need to go off camera and clean up my mess yet again and put on some face makeup. So give me like just a second and I'll be right back. Oh, before I leave, I wanted to show you guys the sad metallic shades in this palette now. I've destroyed them. But that's what I mean. See, they are just like a Super Shock. Just like it. Everything is coming together phenomenally, but let's finish off this lower lash line. I of course have to put some more ding dong on my face, so I'm gonna put it right on the lower lash line, immediately up against my lashes, and I'm gonna keep it really, really thin if I can help it. That way I can smoke it out later and the purple won't take over. Ding dong is smoked out of my lower lash line beautifully. Now I'm gonna take some of Bluebird. I think this is probably about my favorite shade. No, my favorite matte shade in this palette. A, because it's blue and I love blue, but B, because it's blue. Yeah, that's it. Whoa, that's beautiful. The blue to the purple, and it kind of ties in with the cut crease because that's given sort of bluey kind of tint, or is it? I don't know. Yeah, it is to me. I think that was just about perfect to finish off the lower lash line, but now we need our finishing touch, the inner corner highlight. And you know, we gotta use Ruby Wish here. She's just too bright and bold and beautiful to be left out of this look. I was gonna use the yellow while I was thinking about using the yellow, but Mark was like, I think the red would be more contrasting. And I was like, that's a good idea. I like that. Let's go with that. So we are. Ooh, I think I went a little overboard with it, but it's still cute. Yeah, that's really fun. That's it. That's my ruby slipper. This palette is so fun. It's so different. The color story is just very unique. See, that's what I was actually going for beforehand, but I had way too much pigment on the brush. So now I have to make both sides very extreme. But you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind not one bit. And that is it for the eyeshadow. Let me go ahead and pop off camera, finish off my mascara on my lower lashes, and we're gonna throw on some highlighter and a gloss. Now let's take a trip over the rainbow and put on some highlighter. Seeing this look now and the color story that came together, which highlighter would you guys choose for this look? Apple Tree, Over the Rainbow, or Spooks? Let me know in the comments. Let's see if we pick the same one. I wish I could just read what you comment now so that I could use that to pick the one I'm gonna use, because I don't know. I've got some green going on, I've got some peach going on, and I've got some purple going on. Over the Rainbow, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm choosing. It's like the middle ground. I feel like I can't go wrong with it. Now I haven't set my face with any setting spray, I actually forgot. So this isn't sticking to like a tacky base, it's going right on top of other powders. And that being said, it's got a really nice glow to it. When I look in the mirror, it's very lit from within. When I look in the monitor, it's partially blinding because there's so many lights in front of me. The shade is perfection though. It's not combating the look at all. It's complementing it very well. Ooh. I've got to try a little bit with the finger though, just to see if it gets more shiny, more luminous, more I see you from the moon. Not really. I mean, it did get a little more glowy, but it's still mostly the same as what it was like. So I'd call this more of your natural beaming glow. This is so good. Everything is just coming together so beautifully. But now I'd like to finish it off. So gloss time. I'd think definitely not that one for this look. No. That can't work. Not this time. But the pink can. Oh man, I had so much foundation on my lips, I completely forgot. That's bubblegum too! I think. Yeah, I think that is also bubblegum flavored. Oh, thank you for making them flavored like sweet things. That's my favorite. Maybe that's cotton candy. It's cotton candy or bubblegum. Maybe it's bubblegum cotton candy. That is by far one of the best tasting lip products I've ever had. Aside from lip scrubs. Those are different. Those always smell amazing. Oh, that was the last thing. So, what do you guys think of the look? I think it turned out really, really cool. It definitely is not what I expected. When I heard Emerald City, I just thought full green. Of course, I expected a yellow for the yellow brick road and a red for the ruby slippers, but this color story has a lot more variety than I anticipated, and I really like that. It's just fun, it's colorful, and it fits spring perfectly. This is like Easter Egg City on my eyes. Now, as far as my opinions on the collection, obviously, I think it's super cohesive. All the details are on point, and it's just incredible to me. I love seeing all of this in front of me. It just inspires me to want to create and want to have fun with makeup. Also, Rising Star MUA, this is amazing for a first launch. You've really set the bar super high though, so remember that for launch 2 and 3 and 4. But I gotta say, formulation on everything that I used was really nice. The gloss isn't too thick and tacky. It's nice and comfortable and thin, but still looks great. The eyeshadow palette was amazing. I mean, you saw how it worked. You saw the shades just melted into each other, and the metallics, they're so intense, and they also just melted into each other. The mirror is super, super cute, just because it's like the ruby red slippers, and it has all the glitter in it, and I love me some mirrors. I love collecting mirrors, so it's gonna go right on my wall with all of my others. And the Over the Rainbow highlighter palette, I don't know when or how I'm gonna use the Apple Tree and the Spooks shade. I'm sure I'll find points in time when I can, because I do use colorful highlighters a lot. Oh, I should have used it as an eyeshadow. Why didn't I think of that? Oh well. There's always next time. So like I said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know what you think of the collection and Rising Star MUA as a brand within their first launch. I'm super stoked for them. I'm really excited and I can't wait to see more. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down there. We do all kinds of stuff here. We have collaborations, challenges, reviews, unboxings, reviews, PR unboxings, reviews, you know, things like that. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you hit the little notification bell right beside subscribe so that you'll be alerted when I upload a new video. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. And if you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this. And that is to always remember and to never forget that you are a bad bitch. Bye! Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Be here, be here, be here, be here, if ever always there was. If ever, oh, ever, always there was, there's one because.